everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is for Dancing's Not a Crime from Pray for the Wicked. And yeah, I feel like I do the same thing in every intro, but like I never know what I want to talk about. Ever. So subscribe to my channel before you leave, and let's go ahead and get into this video. Alrighty, so I'm going to do what I kind of did for Hey Look Mom, I Made It. I'm using a new palette. I kind of want to test it out and things, so I just want to like use it, do maybe like a mini review type situation. First, I'm going to take the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer, and I'm going to use that as my eye primer today. You guys know I absolutely love this stuff. It is incredible. It comes with the Lorac Pro palettes, and it's fantastic. I have like 3 of them. It's great. You need it. You need to try it. So the palette I'm testing out today is the Too Faced White Peach. I believe I showed this in a haul somewhere. I don't know which one, but I'm pretty sure I did haul it somewhere. I know I showed it on Instagram. It looks like this. I'm first going to take the shade Peach Smoothie, which is this one right here, and I'm going to use that as my transition color. I'm going to take the shade right next to it, which is called Sweet Fig. It's this one right here. I'm going to put that in my crease. They are a little bit powdery than I think most of my other Too Faced palettes. You guys know Too Faced makes my absolute favorite eyeshadow formula. These are a little bit more powdery than their normal formula I have found. But I'll wait to give like my full thoughts at the end because I'm not using that many shades today. But I just wanted to dip in. I want to test it out. You guys know how it is over here. Just blending out the edges of Peach Smoothie. Now I'm going to take the shade Peach Passion, which is this one right here. And I'm going to pat that on all over my lid. I thought about only doing halfway and darkening it with on the grill, but I didn't do that. I just wanted to leave it purple. I felt like this brown was just like a little bit too dark for what I wanted to do, so I just left it all over the lid, and I don't hate the way it looks, but if you want to have the outer corner a little bit darker, you can definitely add on the grill. The shade does have little flecks of glitter in it, so it does have a little bit of fallout. It's not terrible, but I would recommend doing your eyeshadow first. I'm going to take Sweet Fig again and just blend out that color. Like I said, I didn't want to add too dark of a brown, and you know, I just wanted to leave it. Like, you definitely can switch up, add colors, take away colors if you want to, but I just wanted to use the palette, test it out, see what I thought about it, and just go from there. So you can definitely change the look however you want. I just wanted to leave it relatively simple. Just touching up that shade. I will go back and forth between Peach Passion and Sweet Fig several times just to blend it together, make sure there's no really harsh lines and things like that. Although I have hooded eyes, so there will be some transfer because it is a shimmery glitter shade, but that just happens with every shade like that, so it doesn't really bother me. You just get used to it. It like that, and I have a baby wipe here. I'm just gonna wipe away the fallout that came from that Peach Passion shade. Again, it's not terrible, but there is some fallout. I'm going to take the e.l.f. Glow Radiant Moisturizer today as my primer. I've spoke about this I think once before on my channel. It's alright, like it's fine. To me, it doesn't really moisturize. It's just like a glowy primer. Like really, that's all it does. There's like no moisture in this really. I said, I think in the video where I used it the first time, that there was a little bit. There is a really, really light amount of moisture. I mean, a very light. It doesn't really do a whole lot except add glow. I think it should have been called like Glow Radiant Primer, not moisturizer. I don't think it's really a moisturizer, in my opinion. It's not a bad product, but it's not what it's labeled as, in my opinion. So, you know, I like to use it as a primer, not a moisturizer, just because it's not moisturizing enough for me. Maybe I just have incredibly dry skin, which is true, but like maybe it's just too dry for a product like this. I'm not entirely sure. It's not a bad product to use underneath foundation. I mean, you definitely could wear it alone, but I mean, your face would be very glowy, and it gives a really pretty glow. There's no question about it. It does do a good job at giving you a nice glow. It looks really good, but moisturizer, I don't think so. I prefer the Glow Primer Stick over this. I think it's just a little bit easier to use, but they're both good in my opinion. Now for foundation today, I'm going to take this. I believe this was discontinued, but I do really like the foundation, and I'm going to use it because I have it. This is the Bliss Foundation Stick. It's in the shade Shell. I got this at Kohl's. I have not been able to find any Bliss makeup in a really long time to link it. I think it was discontinued. I think they solely do skincare now. I'm not sure, but I do have this foundation. I do like the foundation. I just can't find it to link it anywhere. I think it is not the correct shade for me. I remember last time I used it, I'm pretty sure it wasn't the correct shade, but I have a bronzer here that's pretty warm, so we should be able to make this work. Oh yeah, we won't need a bronze, we'll need to bronze the neck really well. I think this foundation once upon a time was the correct shade for me. I've just gotten so fair over the past like year and a half that a lot of my foundations now are too dark. This one's just it's a smidge too dark. On camera it doesn't look too bad, but in person you can definitely tell this is not the correct shade. I think this used to blend better with a sponge, because I apply all my foundations with a sponge, except for one, and I wouldn't even call it a foundation, it's like a BB cream, but this really isn't blending like it should be. Maybe it's just gotten old. I mean, I've had it for like a year, which is a while for makeup, but not that long. Like I've had several foundations way longer than that, and they still work okay. I don't know. Maybe it's the primer that's making it a little bit harder to blend. I'm not sure, because I don't remember it being this difficult to blend, and I used it not that long ago. I want to say like a couple weeks ago. So I don't remember it being this difficult to work with. So maybe it's just the primer. Maybe it's too tacky of a primer for this. I don't think I've ever used a primer or the moisturizer. It's a little bit tacky when you have it on your face. It's not too bad, but it is a little bit tacky. I don't think I've ever used a tackier primer with this. So maybe it's the primer. It's definitely blending. It's just a little bit difficult to blend than what I remember it being. Sometimes primers and foundations just don't mix. Alright. Definitely gonna have to bronze the neck fairly well. But with powder and concealer on, I don't think it'll be that bad. It's not the correct color, but I think when powder, foundation, or the concealer, foundation, I already have foundation on, the concealer and the powder and everything get on, I think it'll be a little bit better. The concealer I'm going to use is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 15 Fair. I have been trying to use this up forever, and I literally have just the smallest amount left, and I feel like I can never get it empty. Like, it's, I've decided I wasn't going to use the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop today. I've been obsessed with that concealer. I mean, I've used it in like every video. But it's a really, really great concealer, and if you have not tried it, you need to. I have dry skin, even though it's a matte finish. I love it. So, it's really good. It's probably my favorite concealer at the moment. I haven't filmed a favorites video since I think my yearly favorites. I might do a favorites video. I don't know. I'm undecisive about it. just because I already have like the next 6 months uploads planned out, and literally not one of them is a favorites video. But that's part of the reason I want to do it, just because I feel like they're all tutorials. I don't think I have any like chatty videos, and that'll probably change. I mean, I follow my upload schedule like Tuesday and Thursday, but like for my scheduling that I do for myself, like what video I need to do, I always change it. It's constantly changing. To set that concealer, I'm going to take the Wet n Wild contouring palette in the shade Dolce de Leche, and I'm going to take the lighter side. Take the lighter side. You guys know I love this. It's like $5 from the dark store. It's a really, really great and expensive product to set your concealer with and to contour with. They do have a darker shade. I don't know what it's called, but they do have one. I think they only have 2 shades, which kind of sucks, but I'm very fair, and this one works perfectly fine. So I think if you're a little bit fairer than me, I think it'll work. If you're way fairer, I don't think it would work as well. The contour shade might, but it also might be a little bit too warm. So I think it's just kind of touch and go. But I think if you have a deeper skin tone than me, the darker one would be great. I mean, I don't own that one because I'm too fair for it. I wanted to get it, but I'm just way too fair. Sorry, I know you guys can hear that tapping. It's not sitting level on my desk at all. I like that powder a lot. Great, great powder. I used a different brush today, which is weird. I'm gonna set my face, I think. I originally wasn't going to, but because my face is so light, I think I'm going to now. I'm just gonna use like this brush. I haven't used this brush before, and I just kind of want to use it. This is the, you guys know what this is. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Set and Smooth pressed powder in the shade 110 Porcelain. My favorite pressed powder in the world. I've gone through, I think this is my second or third one of these, and I already need another one. This powder is incredible. I do have the matte and poreless one, but my foundation is already on the matter side for what I want, and I don't use that one a whole lot anyway because I have dry skin. It's just really for when I have a really dewy foundation on, or when I need to just, you know, make an area a little bit more matte, which is like, it's so rare, but I do have that powder. It's not a bad powder. This one, the Set and Smooth, is my absolute favorite ever. I mean, ever. I will always have this powder because it is incredible. If you have dry skin, if you have normal to dry, you would love this. I even think if you have a little bit oily skin, you'd like this. It's not super, super dewy, but it definitely doesn't keep you matte. It just depends on how oily you are. I've used this on people who are oily and they have liked it, but I think it just depends on personal preference. To contour, I'm going to take the same powder or palette from Wet n Wild. I'm just going to take the darker side. My bronzer today, I'm going to take my current favorite. This is the Tarte Park Ave Princess Amazonian Clay Matte Waterproof Bronzer. This one is my favorite. I do have the, I think it's like the normal Park Ave Princess. I prefer this one. I don't know what it is. I just prefer this one so much more, and I absolutely love it. I'm so happy I picked it up. It's been talked about a lot on YouTube, but it really deserves to be. Like, it's a great bronzer. If you've not tried it, I would 100% recommend it. It's amazing. Yes, this is my Jake Miller shirt that I got foundation on. I don't know if you guys have seen that video yet, because I've pre-filmed out of order, so I don't know if it's up yet, but it did leave a very small stain. Very small, but it is there. Alright, we gotta bronze this neck. A little extra today. I always bronze my neck, but I need to do like a little, just extra. That way it matches. Alright, for my blush today, I'm going to take the Revlon Powder Blush in the shade Oh Baby Pink. It looks like this. I've used this a bunch on my channel. It goes with everything. I mean, it goes with literally every single look if you want one blush. So I know some people only want one blush in their collection. I am not that person, but I do know some people who are like that. This would be a great option because it goes with everything. This and Naughty Nude by Revlon go with absolutely every single look ever. They're probably with some of my most used blushes. They're not my favorites, but they're definitely my most used because they go with everything. And I don't really have that many blushes considering how many makeup products I have. So I use these two a lot, but Oh Baby Pink, I prefer it over Naughty Nude just because I think it's a little bit more interesting. With this look, you could definitely do like a little bit more of a intense blush if you wanted to, but I'm just not on that. Alright, for my highlighter today, I'm going to take one of my all-time favorites. I feel like I say that about every highlighter, but if I don't like them, I get rid of them. And this one is incredible. This is the Milani Strobe Light in the shade Afterglow. If you have not tried this, you need to. I absolutely love it. It's incredible. One of my favorites. I will have this highlighter forever. Like a little bit on my chin. Just do like a little teeny tiny bit. I'm very glowy today. What aren't I doing? Like that's how we roll over here. All right, let's finish these eyes. I'm going to do my eyebrows first. I'm going to take this. This is the Almay brow pencil in the shade 801 Dark Blonde. Because my eyebrows are like every which way today, I'm going to take the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade 3.5. I still believe that I need to get a lighter shade because I feel like this one's a little bit too red. But it's quite literally the only brow gel I have, so we're going to make it work. The lower lash line now. I have no idea what color combination I want to do down there. I think I might just do something random. So I'm first going to take the shade Sweet Fig, which is this one, and I'm just going to run that across my lower lash line. I really like this color. It's like a mauve. I really like it. I haven't forgotten. I will do the mini review. So I'm going to take On the Grill now. I'm going to take this very, very lightly across my lower lash line. I just want to be a little bit darker, but not too dark. For my mascara today, I'm still testing this out. I don't really know how I feel about it. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex. I don't think it's bad, but I haven't fallen in love with it, and I had really, really high hopes for this mascara, just because it's so hyped about, and I don't know how I feel about it. For my eyeliner today, I'm going to use another Bliss product that I'm pretty sure was discontinued. This is the Bliss Where's the Smoke eyeliner in the shade Plum Lucky. my brow bone, I'm going to take the shade Peach Cream, which is this one right here. To highlight my inner corner, I'm going to take the shade Peach Ice, which is this one right here. It looks really pretty. Okay, so it's not as intense as I would like. It's not bad, but it's definitely not as intense as I would like. It's definitely a really pretty inner corner highlight though. Like, I like that a lot. It looks really good on my complexion. Let me swatch it. Okay, so it's more of like a sheer shimmer. It's not like a full-on shimmer. It does swatch really pretty, so it looks nice. So for my lips today, I'm going to take the Beauty Bakery lipstick in the shade Skinny Dip. I know I've used this a lot, but I have a cut on my lip right here, and it hurts really bad. I'm afraid to use liquid lipstick. I was going to, but I decided against it because I was afraid it was going to burn really bad. I think I cut myself on popcorn. Okay, yeah, it definitely hurts, but not too bad. I'm going to tell you my thoughts on the White Peach palette before I do the outro and everything. This palette right here, I did like it. Before we pull out this one here, because I have the Just Peachy Mattes, which is this one. I got it a little over a year ago, and I was obsessed with it. You guys have definitely seen this. I love this. I post about it a lot on Instagram. I think that's mostly where I've posted about it, but I have used it on my channel. I absolutely adore this. And I love the Sweet Peach. You guys know Too Faced makes my absolute favorite eyeshadow formula. And I've been wanting to try this because I've heard mixed reviews on it. And I do think it's nice. It's a little bit more powdery than I find all of my other Too Faced shadows are. So I don't know if they changed the formula. It's just a little bit more powdery. It's not bad. It's definitely easy to work with. You can blend it. It's fairly pigmented. I did like it a lot. Now, is it some groundbreaking palette that I think everybody needs? No. I mean, it's not. I did like it. I will be keeping it, but I don't think it's anything really special. I prefer the Just Peachy Mattes in all honesty, which is weird because I usually don't love all matte palettes. But to me, this one, I can create more looks with it than this one. But if you would use this one and you've been wanting it, I think you would, probably like it. I mean, I like it, but is it groundbreaking? No. Do I like it? Yeah. And it's pretty easy to work with. I think out of all my Too Faced palettes, this might be at the bottom of the list. I do have a lot of them, but I've only used it one time, so I can't really say anything about it. I do prefer this one, though, so if you were thinking between the two, I would recommend Just Peachy Mattes. This one, in my opinion, is 10 times better, but I do like this one. It was nice. I would recommend it if you've been thinking about it, but if you aren't going to use the shades in it, I wouldn't bother. Alright guys, and that's it for Dancing's Not a Crime. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the little mini review. If you want me to do like a more in-depth review, just let me know on Instagram, Twitter, the comments, DM me somewhere. I will definitely do it, but hopefully it was helpful, and I hope you guys enjoyed the look, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload every Tuesday and Thursday. Give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video.